I didn't even put this on. What kind of young?
Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football.
I literally had on white.
Is underway. From his end zone, here's Trent Taylor.
Try.
Now they go play action now. Burrow rolling to his left. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
Here we go. A situation they'll certainly want to avoid going forward. An early 2nd and long they're facing.
11.
46.
Another try after the first down sack. Burrow. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I don't understand how that's the route I covered.
Over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
12.
Burrow will throw. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Everybody block somebody.
Taking it about the 36. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
Play down low.
Browns good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory.
Let's keep him in there.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. They run it again with Chubb. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. Oh, the ball is hit.
Oh, bullshit!
And the Bengals grab it. Partner, on my spot sheets, I highlighted turnover margin because we remember they turned it over 4 times last week. So another one here in the first quarter. This isn't the way they want to go.
No, not even close. And it's not something they even imagine because the amount of time that we know that they spend in practice talking about what they need to get done, working on it, showing them how to take care of the football, and emphasizing what it means in terms of winning. They've got to just be puzzled right now that they're not taking care of the ball.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
11.
it's Burrow. That's Jamar Chase complete.
That was me.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Oh.
11 MT.
Mixon with a first down
Ooh,
carry.
come on. Come on.
Give him
See him
5
break
on the
through
carry
there.
there.
Come on
It'll
now.
be second down. The Bengals at 7-5 now in the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
I ain't mad at him. He did something with his money. But he was giving.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
11.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Flush to his right. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Burrow looking to pass. That's the tight end Hurst with it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide it. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Steps away to his left. Again, that's Hurst. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a 1st down.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
And Burrow going to throw again. This goes out right for Mixon. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The pass rush specialist, Dee Ford, in on the stop.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Burrow. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete.
He slid in the
Going to
right.
have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Here's Burrow. He rifles one that's intercepted. Greedy Williams picked at the 50. 30. 10.
Boom, 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 boom,
And he
boom.
takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a
Who's
touchdown.
coming? Hee-haw.
Well, really a fantastic
Hee-haw,
play, not
hee-haw.
only to pick that off, but he had to run a long way, Charles, in the direction to hit pay dirt. He did it, and they've got the 1st lead.
And that certainly changes the early tone of this game, doesn't it, partner? One moment, they were going to be in early control. Now they just have a few moments to clear their heads and get back out there against an electrified defense.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. On the return, it's Taylor from his end zone. Oh, a good-looking return setup. Position.
I just can't get to the button. Down the car, sir.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football.
For a team who came in here on a healthy winning streak, we're seeing some uncharacteristically bad play thus far. And that streak is definitely in jeopardy if this offense keeps giving the ball away and can't mount a few drives of their own.
Gets it quickly out wide to Thornton. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Watson on first down. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it's second down.
Well, these two teams met in Cleveland earlier in the year with the Browns coming out on top. So a win here in Cincinnati would give them the season sweep 2-zip.
Looking to throw again on second down.
Wow.
Watson, and he fires one that's intercepted. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and he will bring it back. It's a pick six from Bengals TV.
In a tight game like this, that could be an incredibly important pick six, CD. And remember, it cancels out the one that the opposition had earlier in this ball game.
You're right about that, partner, because each side came up with plays to swing the momentum their way. Still plenty of time left for either team to come through with a win, though. Can someone else make a similar play and win it for their club?
7-7, our score after one. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And the stakes in this game certainly high as we get toward the end of the regular season. For now, they are holding a wild card spot, but there are no shortage of other teams in the NFC looking to take that spot from them.
Starting with the guys on the other side of the field because they're on the outside looking in, and no one likes to be in that position. You want to be in the room, not looking inside to see everyone else having fun. Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Watson off play action.
And he'll get this one to Cooper, complete.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 47. Cooper, the man in motion right. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And the slot man goes in motion left. The slot man in motion right. Off of play action, it's Watson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards. A 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? He'll drop to throw.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
11 MC's paint. 11 MC's paint.
From the gun to give to Mixon. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Here we go, here we go.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 49-yard line.
11, MT, take.
Running left, it's Mixon. And he's got some space here. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
41 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Jet sweep, Boyd with it. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Here we go.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Again, it's Mixon. And he won't get close. Only a yard. 4th and 3.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
Oh, he left this one out to the right. That's a bad miss. No good.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
The Browns drive about to get started.
As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. A give running right is Chubb. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. Here's Watson. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage. And just like that,
he slipped running to the left.
Well done.
I had to go right. He slipped.
On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. The It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return.
And the two
And the
niggas that
Bengals will
was
take
running
over
from
here
right to
first and
left
10.
slip.
They've gone to the second quarter in Buffalo. The Bills, they've grabbed the lead over the Jets. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor.
No hoopless.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission.
11 MT, tape. 11, stop.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow.
He fumbled!
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
12, 12, 12. 11, Thomas.
Now Burrow.
He's going to have the hook up here to Chase.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Burrow to his old LSU teammate Chase for a Bengal first.
He'll look to throw.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good
know where he
there.
was
And
going.
it's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here we go.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted.
Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart.
And the Bengals are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we could capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Burrow on play action.
No!
And that will
Bitch!
be
You a fucking
incomplete with the
faggot.
clock down now
That's what
to
the fuck, you a
13
faggot.
seconds.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Here we go.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. This is caught. Touchdown.
T. Higgins.
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Bengals have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Browns drive about to get started.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this.
On first down, it's Watson. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
In motion goes the tight end. Now Chubb running right. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
51 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 43. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. And again, it's Chubb. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he will have the 1st before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done. and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. He will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
The running game's played a huge part in getting them down to this point on the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone, keep going for it.
No doubt about it. Dance with what brung you.
Right there.
They'll run with Chubb.
Okay.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Chubb is in. Touchdown, Cleveland. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Extra point by York is up and good. And we are tied at 14. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Taylor now from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Bengals drive about to get going. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go execute their game plan and keep moving.
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Mixon will try the right side.
Oh, ooh, wow. Did you see them make him go run behind?
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
That good
And give the tackle to Anthony Walker. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 63 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
11, 11, 11.
A handoff, running left, Mixon. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Burrow will throw.
Oh, they call hold.
That's Hurst. And he's going to be taken down.
Roughing the passer.
In the backfield, they may get 15 more on top of this.
Here we go.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed the quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers
He did
can
not go outside.
Oh,
boy, if you go outside, we don't have no issue.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Second down. Here's Chubb again.
And some space here. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the
We
way
say
in.
wrong
Touchdown.
bone. You told me that one, baby.
And that run massively increased his
Wrong
production
bone
in this
told
game,
me
and
that
now he's over 100 yards.
You break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry.
I don't know. He's glowing. That's wrong with him. Juice, he glowing,
all the
Juice.
way to the end
Juice,
zone.
he glowing.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead is now 21-14. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
You know he got cheap. I think he's snowing.
This taken in at the goal line.
Now a hit and a loose ball. Up to midfield.
He fumbled.
Look at him go inside the 30. So a teammate picking him up there. That was nearly
He
disaster.
fumbled the ball.
And the way that
Both
you
my
coach these
men
things,
went to pick
you
it up,
wanna
and the
make sure
other
you
one
have
kicked the
eyes
ball
towards the
fucking
return guy,
forward.
because you want to make sure that the catch is secure. And a lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will
He
switch
fumbled.
ends as the
Both
third quarter
niggas
has
kicked
come
the
to a
ball
close.
forward. And
This
his
is the National Football League
his
on EA
linebacker
Sports.
Pick it up. Who missed his block? Now the nigga missed his block, but he picked the ball up. Get the fuck out of here.
On one, ready?
The carry here for the big tight end. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals.
Drew Sample, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this
he
game
did.
here in the fourth. McPherson on for the point after.
And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
Terrible, man. Both my men kicked the ball forward. His linebacker missed the
Couple
block.
of teams locked into a good one here.
Mixed ball.
21 all the score as the kick's away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Watson. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Schwartz. Finding space at the 40. Down the sideline he goes. Inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Anthony Schwartz with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Browns answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a one-score game in the 4th.
I never seen
the
that
Browns
before.
Kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
Wind blowing, but it don't show you which way the wind blowing.
On the return, it's Taylor from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
11.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Burrow. This pass complete to Higgins.
Wow.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. At it as I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Yeah, I'm not.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and wing in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
On one, ready?
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
11 MT, pace. 11 MT, pace. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. Throw left side, complete to Chase.
Right on there.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 45-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 45-yard line.
11 Thomas. 11
In motion comes the tight end left. Mixon with a first down carry.
Oh my. You know that's spooky shit.
And
They all ran
about
past
the 35 here. 79 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Mixon. And he gets it down to the 32. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
Thomas.
Play action. It's Burrow. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Hurst. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
11 MT pace. 11 MT pace.
Burrow going to give this to
There we go.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
We've called a lot of games, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster? Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
Here we go.
On 2nd and 9, Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Burrow looking to pass. He'll drop this one down to Mixon.
They call my fucking defense.
Get it inside the 10 to the 7. come up on a 1st and goal, and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead. They'll give it to Mixon. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12.
1190. 1190. 1190. 1190. 11 MT. 11 MT.
To throw, Burrow. This is caught. Touchdown, Bengals. Hayden Hurst. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused because they still have some work to do?
A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Well, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Watson. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And the Bengals have just about sewn up this football game.
When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game.
Running with the other nigga is
huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch. That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
11.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down.
And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
Jonah Williams, former first-round pick, the guilty party.
Yeah, I blitzed though right there. That's the only thing I was mad at. I got blitzed.
3rd and 10 wasn't going to be easy. Now after the holding penalty, they have to deal with a 3rd and 20.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Cut.
Once again, they run with Mixon. They find some open field here. There he goes, left side. And he's across for the late touchdown.
Right there. And
in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead is up to 8.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you can go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. One last throw here for Watson. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
What a thrilling fourth quarter this one was. I guess if you're cheering for the winning side, an outstanding comeback, though, that saw them completely take control and change the outcome of this game.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many of us saw that coming, the way that they were playing and having the lead after 3 quarters. A little bit of a stunning ending because it wasn't just a one-touchdown swing. It was a multiple touchdown swing for them to end up losing that ball game. Give credit where credit is due. They came off the pace and got it done.
So for the Bengals, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-5. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for the Browns, it's a loss that could have implications on the playoff race as they fall to 9-4. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Baltimore Ravens come to town.
Hold up, it ain't easy breaking away or being a great. They slamming the door, I'm jumping the gate. Cause a starving stomach like being punched in the face. And an instrumental was the last time that I ate food from all of the base. My A-spoon goon, big son told me about the game. 20 years later, know my name. King, crown me, lounge in the back of the spot. Pay homage to an underground peasant, climb to the top. Funny style on elevators could never fade us. I peep data stain anytime they congratulate us. Goggles